This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for February 7th, 2024. It's currently December 18th, 2023, 1:14 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is $472.34. That's USD. And the shuffle video that we're about to play for you was created on December 5th, 2023 at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video here in the corner. The overall theme and behavior for the 7th, we have an important cash out opportunity, important trade opportunity that'll stand out amongst other trades on a multi-day kind of scale. Usually you see sideways rotation at some point when you have the Princess of Discs or the Ace of Discs around the key support level on a multi-day scale. There's also usually a lot of price change there. Okay, so it looks like we've got decline here at the beginning of the day. We'll talk about that in more detail in just a moment. The behavior around the highest high, we have a decline to and through support to meet a second support. We bounce along that support sideways for a bit, and then we break down through multiple supports. Behavior around the lowest low, we have a new high within close time proximity to the lowest low for the day. Before we go any further, I want to make sure everybody's aware the whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following through on the rule of karma for the channel, which is the unwritten agreement between the universe and anybody utilizing this information for personal gain. The universe expects people profiting from this information to go to the resources tab of our website and donate 5% of the profits forward to one of these charities, 5% of the profits back to the channel. Leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you're an angel investor of the channel. You've effectively helped to successfully achieve the goal of the channel. The universe considers you that angel investor, and it's going to set it back to you tenfold for following through on the rule of karma. Blessing to all my angel investors. Okay, so in the pre-market, we have a failed attempt to break through key resistance and then a decline through key support. An unexpected move higher out of a decline right around the open. There'll be like an important peak there, and then we'll sell from that peak down to and through support to meet a second support. We'll rotate sideways along that support out of the open, or out of that peak near the open through at least 11 o'clock. And then around 11 o'clock off of an important support level, there's probably a lot of price change. Difficult to say if it's to the upside or the downside. Yikes. It looks like it's a lot of volatility in both directions for that Ace of Discs. We have a pop and drop midday, roughly 12 to 1. That drop takes us into an important trough around 145. And that decline also offers an opportunity to open up a long position. To open up a long position before this big move between roughly 2 and 3 into a high, we'll establish support first. Then there's sideways rotation at a higher price level, establishing support near that high. And then we have like this big unexpected move higher in the last hour, taking us into the upper end of a range and a high for the day there around the close. I would exit out of that long position for a day trade there at the close, or maybe it's an important range on like a multi-day scale that we meet at the high. So if we see that before the close, like a little bit earlier, I would exit then. And the sneak preview for the following day, we have a failed attempt to break through key resistance and a decline through key support. Interesting that we have the same card for the sneak preview here, and we have the same card here. It's almost like it's the same price level that we're failing to break through. There's the same price level involved in this failed attempt. Interesting, on the 8th, the same price levels involved. And we'll talk about that in more detail when we get into the 8th. That's the S&P 500 SPY ETF one-day reading for February 7th. Please, if you like this information, subscribe to the channel. Really helps out the channel, and most importantly, make sure to follow through on that rule of karma. I'm counting on you, my friends. I work night and day to put this out, and it's people like yourselves, you angel investors, that make it worthwhile. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.